Alright, SSLFamilyDad with Simple Suburban Living, and today I'm just going to add on to our temporary chicken watering system here. This small one here is actually the watering system for the chicken run, the chicken tractor when I have it out and about the yard. But because I broke the other watering system in the winter this year, I haven't repaired the main watering system yet. And so we have a vacation here coming up, and it's going to be about a week long. And I want to be able to keep this supplied with water while we're gone. So I'm going to just use some PVC fittings and attachments here to hook a hose up to this, and we're going to see how well it works. It's been suggested to me many times, why don't you hook a hose up to it? My initial concern is that the poultry nipples or the chicken nipples at the bottom there with the water pressure behind them, that when the chickens tap on those, that a lot of water is going to spray out every time. For a week while I'm on vacation, I don't really care about that too much, but we'll see how well it works. So I'll take you along here and show you how it goes. Okay, so this is the fill point on this little mini temporary watering system here with the poultry nipples on the bottom. This is where we fill it up, and it just the amount of water that's stored in the pipe is just how much water we have in this little one here, and it lasts about a day, so we come out and fill it up every day. The larger watering system I had lasted 3 or 4 days. So all I'm going to do here is just get some adapters on. I went hunting at the hardware store for a few adapters here so we can just hook our hose up to this. So I'll kind of show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so the first thing I did was just add an adapter here so I can have a clean out, what's called a clean out adapter, just a threaded 2-inch fitting here, and that way I can use this when I don't want the hose hooked up to it, so we're not on vacation. I can just unscrew this and fill it with the hose and then put this back on just to keep bugs and debris and stuff like that out. But when I want to hook the hose up, I'll be able to screw this adapter on. Just a street elbow here with a 3/4 inch thread at the bottom. And then I'm just using a 3/4 inch irrigation nipple here. And then this was the hard part. The hose threads, the male hose threads, the hose I'm hooking up to this is actually not a standard pipe thread, it's different. And so you have to get this adapter. It goes from pipe threads to the hose adapter here. And so this was the tricky part to find for this, but we found it at the hardware store, Ace Hardware, so we're just going to screw this in here, and I'll have to tighten all this up, of course. I'm sure it's going to leak. Alright, the chickens are getting ready for water already down there. They're pecking away. Alright, so I put a clean out adapter on the bottom of this watering system because whenever you do any type of PVC glue or anything like that, you always want to flush the system out before you let the chickens drink out of it. So we probably have some dirty water in here. Not too much. Nope. Stop. Alright, well that's pretty much it. Real simple and straightforward. As I kind of suspected, it does drip a little bit more with the water pressure behind it. I turned the hose almost all the way off. I just have it on just a little bit, so there's still building up pressure in there, but it's not at full blast. What I did was just added a little bit of river rock. Got lots of that left over from the aquaponics system last year, and I just added that underneath it. This is, again, it's only a temporary solution while we're gone on vacation. I won't keep this hooked up all the time because it'll probably make a muddy mess underneath there. So I also use sand, play sand. I get a bag of play sand every once in a while and throw it in here and spread it out in the run area, and that helps with drainage, and it helps kind of clean up the area. Also scoop some of the messes out too. So, but this watering system, these poultry nipples have been probably the best thing about this coop. Not having to clean out the watering dish every day, just come out here and fill it up. With the larger watering system, filling it up every few days, and with this one, you could leave it set up all the time. One of the things I probably will do when I redo the main design is I'll redo this system here and put a float in there so that we don't have the water pressure behind it, but we just keep this reservoir, this pipe full of water, so just a little float valve in there. that would be one way to resolve the leaking issue as well. So the poultry nipples really don't leak a lot, you know, during regular use. When the chickens drink from them, they do splash a little bit, but it's really not too bad. I mean, over the whole summer, I've had to clean it up one time, so not that big of a deal. But anyway, hopefully this gave you guys some ideas if you're looking at building a chicken coop, or you already have something like this, you want to add to it. Great way to get through a vacation, making sure the chickens have plenty of water. The feeder that we have lasts about 3 or 4 days, and we're only going to be gone for 4 days, so we should be fine with that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.